Well, good afternoon. Back to another little talk. Just at the hospital at the moment. It's a beautiful day. I'm sitting outside, and today is bone scan day. Almost sounds like a celebration, doesn't it? But it's not. So yesterday I had a CT scan. Today, full body bone scan. So I'm in that part of it. Maybe this will be interesting for people that have maybe got a bone scan booked in and have never done it before. It might put your fears to rest about it. But what happens is I've been injected with some kind of radioactive dye, and then I have to go away for a couple of hours and then come back and have the scan itself. So I'm in that bit now where I'm waiting to go and have the scan. And I've had plenty of these scans and there's nothing to worry about. It's not so claustrophobic as an MRI or anything like that. But the real thing starts after the scan. This is the bit I wanted to talk about. The process of what happens between the scan and the results of the scan, the meeting with my oncology doctor. So I've got two choices in this case. One is that from now on, it's going to be about 6 weeks, okay? So now is from now on, I literally worry myself half to death about it. Start imagining all kinds of issues that I start feeling. And what happens is the more you start focusing on it being bad, the more you feel bad. So, you know, every little ache and pain magnifies in intensity in your mind. And so when you're actually before that point where you know the result, if you're thinking of it in a really negative way and you go away and start believing it's going to be bad, that will accumulate. It's like sowing a seed. You water it every time you pay attention to it, and as that seed grows, it gets stronger and stronger. And if it's a bad seed, like you're believing that it's all going to be bad, then that's the experience you're going to get for the next 6 weeks. You're going to start feeling worse and worse, and I've been there. I know how it feels because I've done this, but now I try not to. And the reality of it normally is that you can work yourself up into a state of real fear, and the moment that you open the door and you go into the doctor's room after 6 weeks and they say welcome, everything's great, it all drops off you. It's like all of that worry has gone instantly until the next lot. And that worry is like dragging around a lead weight. It really is. And I've learned that it's not necessary. I implore anybody going through this to try and take the second option. The second option is where you decide from the moment of the scan that you are going to try your best to ignore it. Get busy when you feel like you start thinking about it. Get busy doing something. It doesn't have to be anything major. It can be just the fact of listening to music. You need to divert your intention away from the negative feeling, because the more you start thinking it's going to be bad, the easier it is to think that way. But also the other way, the more you start just ignoring it, that seed just gradually dies away. You're not paying attention to it, you're not watering it, and the seed dies. and I'm going to do my best to do that. And it's not an easy thing to do, because the results of scans can pretty much determine how your life is going to be, you know. But the main reason that I choose option 2 is because no matter what I do in these 6 weeks now, the words that come out of my oncologist's mouth at the end of it are not going to change. All the worrying in the world is never going to change it. So I might as well make the 6 weeks as comfortable as I possibly can, and get myself distracted and busy, and try not to do stuff, you know, that reminds me that I'm waiting for this result that could change everything. You know, there's an old saying, something I heard a little while ago. I can't remember who said it, but it was literally goes on something like this. During my life, I've had some terrible experiences that most of them never happened, and the experience is in the mind a lot of the time, so we kind of just believe what we think. That's all I want to say, really. So hopefully that helps somebody that's in this this cycle of scans and results, or it's the first time you've ever done a bone scan. Don't worry about it. Just keep believing you're going to be okay, and it will make life better for you. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.